Welcome back, everybody. This is the Lone Tonberry, and we're going to go ahead and continue our journey to the west with Black Myth Wukong. I'm still sick. I'm actually a little bit more congested today than I have been so far, but I don't feel too bad, so see how many videos I can get out today. That's so loud. We'll see how many videos I can get out today. I have caught up on a lot of the journals, so hopefully we don't have to read too many of them. I'm going to try to read them as we get them. I know it's kind of frustrating to sit there and listen to basically just me talking for like 15 minutes like I did the last video. Keep wanting to check a map that isn't there. Oh, that's a new enemy. Do I have any... Hold on, before I start doing anything. No sparks. Okay. Okay. So we probably want to ignore him. I see him coming. I broke his shield. That's pretty good. Oh! Can he knock me off, I wonder? It was dangerously close. He sounds like a horse. His moves are kind of funky. A spear bone. In a world where paths are never clear, where directions are oft lost in fear, in the spear tip, a mighty and noble stand, behind the shield a pride so grand. The priests of Windrest were proud warriors. Their shields were emblazoned with the tiger, and they danced with crescent-shaped spears, commanding a presence that frightened off guais. During funerals, they would lead the procession, striking their shields and proclaiming themselves as leading generals. The priests held a high status in Windrest. Even the minor guais in the mountain would frequently offer them rare delicacies, hoping to ensure their peace and to avoid being banished. One day, a settler noticed an increase in the mountain's guai population and sought the advice of the sorcerers. Dismissive, the priests responded, "The guais and us, we inhabit the same mountains. An encounter would be inevitable. Since they present us with tributes, we might as well spare them." A few years later, strange winds began to sweep across the valley, stirring up chaos. The guais ran wild, causing trouble frequently. Dressed in their warrior attire, the priests raised their shields and ventured out of the settlement to confront the unruly guais. However, the guais didn't fear them. The priests' spears and shields, which were once their pride, could only repel a few minor ones before they were surrounded. The leader, a red-robed rat, sneered. "We had peace only because of the Bodhisattva meditation." I want to make sure the Bodhisattva meditating up in these mountains. "You mortals surely didn't think you could actually defeat us, did you?" Seeing the priests unable to repel the guais and instead provoking their anger, the settlers locked the gate of Windrest, demanding that the guais be expelled before they could return. The priests met their end on the mountains, remaining in their battle stances, serving as ominous omens to those who pass by. It looks like they became guai to me. Alright. Oh, I see you up there. Get up! Can I get up there? Yeah, I can. Oh. Monkey, you're jumping a little too much. You're a little too agile. There we go. Uh-huh. So I noticed, I do watch my videos after I release them to kind of help assist me with audio balancing, which tends to be never an issue, although I think I found a good balance here. But I did notice that there do seem to be some frame rate dips every now and again. I don't know, like, why you guys see those. I do see some every now and again, but I don't know why you guys see them. Like, at least I saw them when I was watching the videos. I'm not certain what's going on there, because I don't know if it's something with the compression or the the video when it's uploaded to YouTube or what's going on with that, but like I don't really experience that many frame dips in the game. Or maybe I'm the only one that sees them, I don't know. Oh, there's the red rat. He's got 2 blades, okay. Rat Imperial Guard. Yin prevails, Yang's essence fades. Adorned in finery, blades parade. Once malice stirs within the heart, words become weapons tearing apart. Excuse me. Since the Yellow Wind King had sequestered himself within the valley, his hoarded treasures were left to the care of his trusted minions. One day, when a purple gold incensory vanished from the half-emptied storeroom, the rumor of theft, once a mere murmur, built into a raucous clamor, until the rat guai who guarded the storeroom was finally accused of pilfering from his own charge. The tale reached the ears of the Rat Imperial Guards. Clad in crimson, they were the secret Imperial enforcers. They went to interrogate the Rat Guard, hoping for a share of the spoils, hoping to share in the spoils. But the humiliated guard was found lifeless, his neck wedged in a noose, dangling in his cell. With his death, the gossip mongers painted the Imperial Guards as vilifiers of the innocent, coercing false confessions. With no means to defend themselves, the Imperial Guards launched a thorough inquiry, desperate to clear their names. Fortune struck when they unearthed the incensory within the nest of the Rat Guard's apprentice. The crowd's scorn shifted, branding the young apprentice a betrayer and an avaricious soul. Yet in the face of the Imperial Guard's iron grip, the apprentice unfurled a new thread of the story. The incensory had been pilfered by the civet sergeant as a tribute to the Tiger Vanguard. It was the apprentice who, learning of his master's unjust fate, dared to retrieve it in secret. Verified by the Imperial Guard, the tale swayed public sentiment once more from jeers to praise. But whispers are like a fickle breeze. Soon it was murmured that the thieving chief acted not out of greed, but out of a son's duty to rescue his mother from the bowels of the Tiger Temple. The crowds murmured anew, their judgment as shifting as the sands. Alas, what is a grain of truth in a desert of tales? Actions taken in the cloak of shadows are often proclaimed in light as something else entirely. Perhaps it is the angle from which we plead our cause that crafts a different truth. And when a truth finds the light, it is often because some prefer an audience blind to the rest of the story. They're like those red rats, I guess, are like the Office of Special Investigations, I guess.
We rise again. Your meddling ends in death.
Works well on those guys. The cooldown rate's a little long for a parry, I feel, but I'm enjoying it. It's kind of weird that the parry is an ability, but Monkey is a monkey of many talents, so I suppose it's okay. I see you up there. I don't know if I want to go this way yet. Is there any other way to go? Yeah, I can go up there. We'll look over here. Oh, he hit me, but I didn't hit him. Oh, hello. That's the souls I know. That's the souls I know right there. Hiding behind a corner with a ranged unit in the back. That sounds about right. I need to check something, because I thought I had the dodge ability. I do, but it says leaves an illusion in your wake which explodes instantly, dealing damage. I wish they made that more apparent, because it doesn't really feel like it's exploding. It just kind of bursts a little bit. Let's go ahead and put the rest into these charging. Yeah, I want that done. Yeah. Yao guai cores times 3. Almost sounds like a horror game. Alright. To determine which way I want to go. This looks like the right way. Excuse me. Oh, hello. Nope. He hit me. Okay. No. Don't know what you were about to do there, but I don't want to find out. Yeah, I see you. Oh! They don't stagger very much. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it sounded like somebody way off in the distance. I can hear something grunting. Is that an archer? Yes, it is. It's a lot of ranged stuff. A lot of ranged stuff. Uh-huh. See if I can pull, Oh no, he's gonna hide in the back. See if I can pull these guys. Separate them. Come on. Oh! Oh! I'm not used to seeing your guys' melee combos. I took that. There you go. What is that element? So, like lightning damage? What happens if I get fully lightning? Do I get paralyzed or something? Did I just miss this guy? Guess so. Just gonna be able to charge that all the way up. There's a lot of hidden nooks and crannies with nothing in them, man. I feel like if there was anything, any criticisms I had of this game, it would be that to reward the player for exploring a little bit, like those little nooks and crannies, give them something, put an item in there, or at least like the will. The green will things. Put some of that stuff in there. What's it gonna hurt to give them a little bit of extra? A little bit of extra will. Man, I can't even see those guys. They blend in real good. Or maybe I'm just blind. But I never see them until... I see them now that I'm looking. Okay, one charge is not enough to finish them. Oh, okay, that wasn't even fair. You clipped him through the wood. All right, there's 3 of them. That guy on top looks a little different, maybe. Yeah, he's different. Is he? No. They all look the same. Oh, I'm out of mana already? Ugh. You can't jump in this form. Can you guys not jump? There. It's kind of annoying that the mana runs out so fast. Like, and that's the other problem is it uses mana every time I want to parry. Oh, what happened? Oh, I didn't mean to drink again. Oh, he just stepped to the side and dodged it. That was unfortunate. Come on. You're done. Jeez. That was ridiculous. He just kept swinging and swinging. Rat Imperial Guard. Take the form of Rat Imperial Guard. Nimbly circle the target, slicing them when they least expect it. Yeah, I'll try that one out for a little while. What is the benefit, the bonus? Moderately increases focus gain from perfect dodges. Oh, I guess I could watch that. Sorry, I keep going in and out. Pretty cool. I kind of like the wolf and the wandering wight because they just kind of bullhead their way through the target. Is that not a... Oh. I just... Okay. It was like a husk of a body, I guess. Figured I'd be able to break that. Alright. That's, I'm assuming, the boss. I'd like to say that that's their fog door, is those wooden doors, but, like, I'm pretty sure... Oh! That was cheap! I should have expected that. Steel ginseng? Upon using the gourd, instantly gains a moderate amount of focus. Oops, there's still more. Oh, Millennium Ginseng. Also hailed as the wrinkled savior, this invaluable herb demands prudence in buyers. This can be used to make medicines. Anyways, I would like to think that those doors are like the boss doors, but I'm pretty sure I've just walked in on bosses. They don't have doors. Man, I've used all my my mana too. I kind of like that they don't give you shrines right before the boss fights, at least for most of them. Because it's about resource. It's kind of like old school Dark Souls, where you have to manage your resources before you get to the boss. But I also don't know where the bosses are going to be, because they like to just throw them in. And I like to utilize the spells and stuff. But by the time I get to the boss, then I'm out of mana. So I feel like I need to go back, and I want to have as many tools at my disposal during the boss fights as possible. Not just to make it easier, but to feel like I'm fighting the boss, like, in an epic way. But it kind of sucks if you run all the way up and then you used all your mana parrying and doing whatever you were doing. So I guess we'll just run the risk of respawning everything and just run straight to it now that I've already explored. I believe there's no way to like restore mana. Is there some item I'm missing or something like that? Maybe I should look at brewing. Oh, brewing. Do I need to go back to the monkey for that? I think I need to go back to the monkey. Hold on. This will be the first time I think I fast traveled. Blackwood Mountain. Marsh of the White Mist. Yeah, okay. Let's go see the monkey. Oh, it wouldn't be the... No, I'm thinking wrong, too. I don't really need to be here. This is if I want to... I wanted to come back and take a look to see what else he had anyways, but... This would just be crafting medicines is what it would be. I'm guessing. I actually don't know, but... He's here? Is he still in his house, right? Why do I feel like this is... Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I am. I think I'm going the wrong way. Okay. This is with the snakes, so I still have to fight the snakes to get to him. Actually, I'm not... Maybe not. I think that snake enemy was probably scripted for that one encounter. Yeah. He's a big monkey. Bigger than me.
Where there's drink, all...
Upgrade drinks. I can upgrade this. Increases the number of slots for soaks. Reduces the amount of health recovered from using the gourd, but enhances the effect of continuous recovery. This can only be upgraded once. I wish you would tell me how much, though. Like, is it going to jump from 33% to, like, 45%? I have a feeling it's not going to go that high. I don't know if I want to waste my stuff on improving that. And I don't know if I want to do that either. Like, what is the material required? Okay. Luogia fragrant wine. Or fragrant vine, sorry. I don't know if I want to do that to this gourd. I haven't picked up another gourd, though, so I'm assuming you're supposed to do this. So I'll risk it.
Now you can finally drink
yeah, okay.
deep and full.
It looks like... Yeah, it looks like the gourd's going to manually or keep getting upgraded. I don't even know if I like this one either, that it reduces the base amount healed. I still need a decent amount of instant healing, though. I wish you would tell me how much this was going to improve. I think I'm still going to hold off on that. Brew. Yeah. Store. What do you have? That's it. That's all you had. Okay. I can still sell to you. Alright.
Oh, there's no going back to the core.
So I upgraded that gourd, but I don't know that I'm even going to bother using it right now, because these are about the same, right? Oh, look at that. When the gourd is full, the first sip replenishes full health, yeah. So right now it's better. But I'm sure over time it's going to be less good, because it can only hold 5 drinks, which they're even right now for those. Alright, let's craft. Is it craft, brew, make medicines. Amplification pellets. Oh no, that's critical hit chance. Tiger subduing. Upon moderately increases damage reduction. That's what I currently have. Ginseng pellets. Slowly grants focus. Removes chilled state, poison state, choke state, burnt state. Considerably increases damage reduction. Damage. Oh, this increases damage for... Okay. Okay. Dang, man. So nothing increases or restores health. I mean, not health. Mana. Considerably increases... It is a back scratcher. I was joking when I said that at the beginning. Considerably increases maximum stamina. What is this? Oh, it's a curio. Alright, I've sufficiently wasted enough time trying to figure this out. I guess you just can't get mana back. At least not yet. Alright, let's check these curios. Moderately increases defense, and this one slightly increases critical hit chance. Ooh. Do I want to lose the defense or the crit chance? Oh, it's 3%. It's an extra 3% too. That's actually pretty good. It's plus 30 stamina. I don't think there's enough of a negative to being without stamina for me to really care. Because as it stands right now, like, I'm more than capable of just running out of stamina. It doesn't really negatively affect me all that much. Ooh. I don't know that I can go off the edge, but it sure feels like I can. I'm gonna have to try to fight this guy normally. I was about to say, I bet he sucks. Ha! I bet he sucks to fight without using anything. Oh no! I thought it was going to count as a jump attack. Alright. That was unfortunate. I was hoping I could get him before. Alright. They're actually not that tough. Even with the shield. And these 3 red rats stay down too, it looks like. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, is it not a boss fight? Ugh. Okay. The pacing of the bosses is kooky in this game, because they seem to like to throw them back to back to back, but in the moments where you think you're gonna get one, nope. It's just a door. Luogia Fragrant Vine. That's for upgrading the gourd again. So, all right. Whoa! Right in the head. Ow, he hit me? Dang, man. Not that time. You do get a little bit of health back when you consume a focus point, just not a lot. It's almost negligible, honestly. Wonder if I fully upgraded, if it would be worth it. I doubt it. There's only 2 points, I think, in that. Oh, that's a texture that either didn't load or wasn't textured. Am I poisoned? I'm poisoned. That's a really subtle effect. I could have just come straight through. That's frustrating. Well, at least for the next path, there's most likely going to be a boss, so... Yeah. Oh! No, sir. Why didn't that... I'm hitting a shield. That's alright. Oh. Interesting. It uses so much mana to do that, too. Am I just blind, or did he crawl up over the bridge? I don't know how I feel about the, this invisible wall that prevents you from falling off edges. I kind of like the scare of being knocked off. There are some things in this game I think are a little too easy. It's kind of a weird combination, because I think that the moment-to-moment fights are relatively easy. Like, obviously these little guys and the horse shield guys that I keep fighting, they're I mean, they can hurt, but for the most part they're pretty easy to read. But then you have like huge jumps in difficulty, like the two-headed rat enemies that I fought before, which they weren't necessarily all that difficult, but they had gimmicks that you really have to watch out for and stuff like that. And that group of 3 red Imperial mice, like or rats, it's kind of strange. And the bosses themselves have been fine. They're enjoyable. I think the only one so far that's really given me a hard time has been the Tiger General. So I do think that it could use a little bit of bump in difficulty. Especially from moment to moment to kind of encourage me to use more of my spells and stuff like that. But I also would like you to give me some mana back somehow. Like, give me a way to do that. Tiger's Acolyte.
For my son.
Oh, he broke through that. Okay. He's fast. Oh my goodness! He's got some long reach. I saw that coming and I just wasn't prepared. Oh my gosh, dude. He's... His reach is insane. Ah! Got me. Okay, he's frustrating. Not so sure I'd say difficult yet, but he does have some long reach, and his attacks are almost instantaneous. I'll admit I failed to dodge his attacks pretty much the entire time, too, so... Just pulls that out of nowhere. No, sir. Oh, I had a spark just hanging around. I didn't even realize. Let's go ahead and finish the charge speed. This requires 2. Heavy attacks that cost a focus point deal additional damage to the enemy based on their remaining health. What does this do? Endeavor. When below 1 focus point, the destined one can still perform varied combos, but with significantly reduced damage. That's kind of cool. Each talent level increases stamina recovery when hitting enemies while in thrust stance. Interesting. After performing a tactical retreat, forceful thrust, or a charged heavy attack, hold the light attack to unleash whirling thrusts. The destined one, so that's pretty cool. I kind of want to try Pillar Stance again. I might try that after this fight. Let's see, what can I do for Rock Solid? Moderately reduces the cooldown of Rock Solid. Rock Solid can be canceled at will. Recovers a considerable amount of mana upon a successful deflection. Deflection window narrows upon awakening this talent. Oh, really? So I have to be even better at it? Okay. It still looks like you have... it's quite... What's the word I'm looking for? Forgiving? Like, it looks like you have a lot of time. Grants damage reduction for a short duration after deflecting. Increases the damage of light attack starter succeeding a successful deflection. Okay. Grants a considerable amount of focus upon a successful deflection. I don't know that I want to do that right now because it didn't... Excuse me. Each talent level increases the maximum might. Each level slightly reduces the duration of 4 minutes. Critical hit chance. feel like I need to start putting points into that. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this one. Get this out of the way. So now I can hit from a lot further. Is this the... Yeah, we'll hold on. We'll finish him first, and then we'll read it. Yeah, he was... The guy was literally just lying on the bridge back there. I can see him. Alright. Round 2. Now, he broke straight through my parry the first time, so I'm not gonna waste time trying to do it right away, because that broke right through it. God. His combos can go on forever. Yeah. Much better that time.
I shouldn't have. With all my skills, I failed.
Oh, I get his spirit? He's pretty sick. Tiger's Acolyte. Take the form of Tiger's Acolyte. Draw near the foe in a flash attack. And hack them with a sword, dealing a single instance of damage. Ooh, and it moderately increases critical critical damage, sorry. Whack. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. It does it from a distance, too. It's a gap closer. I like that one. Oh, yeah, these are blue and those are purple. That's why. Those are probably the higher end ones. Old rattle drum. Though this rattle drum is somewhat worn and tattered, when shaken, it still makes a lively clatter. Alright. Everybody's favorite time. It's story time. Alright, Tiger's Acolyte. Where has the swordsman gone, with tears in his eyes? The wild wind sweeps the northern sands, lonely and desolate skies. Grass visits the empty village huts, dust welcomes the evil guais. Who knows the bitterness of the lotus heart, or the sourness within the pear's guise? This was once a swordsman, wild and free, who roamed the land far and wide. For the love of a woman he forsook his wandering ways, married and had a child. But their happiness proved fleeting. From the mountains beyond the city walls there arose a wind fierce and full of malice. It whipped the yellow dust into a frenzy, and the city was choked with it day after day. Soon his wife succumbed to a wasting sickness, and their child too began to become ill. The man was devastated. He spent all his silver in a vain attempt to heal his child. Then he heard of a bodhisattva on New Mount Sumeru who could cure the wind sickness. With haste he gathered what he still had and set forth with his child. When he reached New Mount Sumeru, the disciples told him that the bodhisattva had departed for Yellow Wind Ridge long ago and had not returned. The man had no choice but to take his child and set out once more. When they arrived at the ridge, they learned that this place was right next to the fierce wind. The child's frail condition worsened with each passing hour. They took shelter in the village of Windrest, where the child rested, and the man went to find the Bodhisattva. One day, while passing a dry well outside the village, the man heard a tiger's roar. He climbed down into the well and found a hidden cavern, where a great tiger lay, wounded and weak, deep in meditation. The tiger told the man he was a deity in the mountain, revered by the village priests. In the valley, they had even raised a temple in his honor. He said he'd been ambushed by the guai that stirred up the fierce wind and took over his temple. That's why he was in this pitiful state. The man was doubtful, but he asked around the village in he asked around in the village. But as he asked around in the village, he found that the tale was true in every detail, from the reverence of the priests to the temple in the valley. He hastened back to the well, his ailing child in his arms, to beg the tiger for healing. The tiger brought out a strangely shaped gourd, filled it with water, and gave it to the child. Wonder of wonders, after drinking from the gourd, the child was able to run and play as he had done before the wind sickness struck. The tiger told the man that the wind had harmed his essence. With the flesh of the living, he could regain his former might, and then he could tame the raging wind and heal the child completely. The man was reluctant, but as he watched his son grow stronger day by day, playing in the village with the other children, a terrible resolve hardened in his heart. He began to lead the unsuspecting villagers into the well, hoping to restore the tiger to its former strength. As time passed, most naturally, the villagers found out what he had done. By the time the man returned to the village, he found his son slain by their angry hands. Jeez, he took it out on the kid. The man was consumed by regret and drew the sword he had sealed away for years. He fell upon the villagers, and one by one he cut them down until the streets ran red with blood. Then, alone, he set out into the shifting sandstorm, lost in the ever-howling wind. Killed his kid? That's messed up. Fully expecting that to be one of the mushroom guys. Oh, it's my favorite. Lunge at me. I know you're gonna do it. Why not? I didn't really stagger him. I was ready for that. Oh, I know I said it 1,000 times, but this game is pretty. Glazed Reliquary. That's a curio. While perfect dodging recovers a small amount of stamina. It's just not that big of a deal to me. There's no punishment for stamina in this game. I mean, there is, but it's minor. This is gonna be annoying. I didn't even drink a gourd when we did that boss fight. I used all my mana too. I don't know how I feel about this parry. It's there's so you don't have like visceral attacks from Bloodborne. You don't have riposts from Dark Souls or Elden Ring. So there's no like big damage you get from successfully landing it, which I suppose is why it's easier to land. But all it really does is stagger them slightly, so you can jump in and start attacking again. But which is fine. I just don't. I don't know. I feel like Cloud Step is probably more worth it. Stone Vanguard. I don't have any mana. I said, man, they love throwing these bosses one right after the other. I know this is probably just a like a mini boss, but like I don't have anything to fight him with. I probably can't burn him either, but this will be at least 3 damage. Oh, okay, I gotta remember when he does that. I can't. Oh, he's got some health, too. Come on, man. Why does it take so long to drink that stuff? If it feels like I'm running away, it's because I'm trying to use one of my medicines, but it takes so long for him to drink it, to like pull it out and drink it. This is gonna be annoying. Okay. This guy's annoying. He's more annoying because he's one of those that, like, you can't do much damage to him because he's made of stone. But it's also like you put me in this fight with this thing immediately after I fought a boss. It's kind of annoying. I'll tell you what, though, that damage buff lasts quite some time. It's not really worth it for this thing. Whoa! Jeez. Oh, I'm out. Oh! That does some damage. I'm not gonna be finishing this fight, obviously. A lot of annoying factors for that. Putting him immediately after a boss fight, so you don't have any, or mini boss fight, so you don't have any mana. Long delayed attacks. Low damage because he's made of stone, so fire doesn't work. Like, that's just a lot of annoying to put in one boss. All the way back here. I might just skip all this because I don't want to. I appreciate a run back, but like, again, to put me all the way back here to run. Oh, there's a chest here. Did I just miss this? God, I am blind. There's no way this appeared after the mini boss fight. But to put, yeah, anyways, to put me all the way back here to make a run through, like, all this far is like, good lord. It's such a varying level of just, like, difficulty. Like, it's, like, most of the enemies I'm fighting are relatively easy. Like, even the mini-boss was, like, yeah, he was annoying because his attacks were instantaneous. But I beat him this last time without even drinking. And then you go, and then you throw me immediately into another boss fight with a boss that's incredibly sturdy and difficult to damage, that barely staggers. Like, the difficulty change is just so drastic, it's ridiculous. And this looks like you have to fight this thing, which is fine. I'm not saying I'm not gonna beat it. It's just, you know, I don't know. Like, he's clearly I have to fight him, and you put him after that boss fight and all that other stuff to waste all your stuff. I don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to fight him. Maybe I'm supposed to run through the stuff back there, like the doors. There's several exits. It looks like. Ow. Wondering if I can parry this guy. He's made of stone, right? It does work. Why? Oh my gosh, dude. You have to stop moving completely to be able to use any of your medications. Like, good lord, man. That's ridiculous. Oh, that's not fair. That was bad. That was way too early. That was my fault. Oh, come on! And sometimes he's just blind and can't hit to save his life, man. Stop sprinting, monkey! Monkey! Why are you... I can't stop him from sprinting. You're wasting my stamina. Ugh. Starting to get frustrated, man. Spamming that dude. Defeated. I told you I beat him. It was entertaining when I had, like... Oh, there's the Sternness of Stone. That's the other item I needed. It was entertaining when I had all my magic and stuff, but... I think this game would benefit from a way to recover your mana. The mysterious gadget found on Stone Vanguard's body has a strange shape and might be used to unlock a certain mechanism. Tiger Vanguard and Stone Vanguard. Okay. We're going to read this and then we'll call it. Stone Vanguard. Stone forms the mountain's bones firm and true, Earth's essence prized for all it can imbue. Its back bears towering rocks reaching the sky, lofty in stature and majestic in height. Ever since the Yellow Wind Sage bestowed the Buddha-headed stone guai's essence... Oh, that's a mouthful. Ever since the Yellow Wind Sage bestowed the Buddha-headed stone guai's essence upon the two mountain deities, they consumed it and gained human hearts and forms. The union of the two resulted in the birth of a stone child. Thus, the Yaoguais referred to them as father of stones, the mother of stones, and son of stones. Later, the father of stones left the mountain for some reason, and the son of stones went in search of him, leaving the mother alone. Mother of Stone was never fond of violence. When the Yellow Wind Sage gave her the essence, he entrusted her with the task of diligently taking care of the mountain's inhabitants. She took this responsibility seriously and worked hard. When the journeyers passed through Yellow Wind Ridge, the Yellow Wind King captured Tripitaka, forcing Sun Wukong to seek Bodhisattva Lingji's help to capture him and take him back to Mount Lingshan. Years passed, and upon the return of the sage, the ridge was populated with many stone guais. Among them was a particularly strong and robust stone guai, which he learned was created by the Mother of Stone with all her might to guard the cave. One day, the Yellow Wind Sage personally came to visit Mother of Stone, only to be blocked by the stone guai. Alarmed by their disobedience, he feared it might become a threat. Hence, he summoned the newly appointed Tiger Vanguard to eliminate the strong stone guai. Tiger Vanguard agreed, but was reluctant to fight them. They had once worked together to rebuild the mountain, and he knew the strong stone guai was highly respected by the other stone guais, who saw him as an elder brother. He advised the stone guai, "Brother, we've endured much to reach this point. If I can help, I will. I've arranged everything. You just need to retreat into the valley and keep a guard on Shigandong. No need for anything vicious. Today I come with kind words, but tomorrow it might be a battle. Though we have some skills, we are no match for the yellow-furred rat. Why not join me as a vanguard and keep things as they are?" Yellow-furred rat. The next day, the Yellow Wind Sage appointed the strong stone guai as stone vanguard, ordering him to lead the stone guais to retreat and guard the valley. From then on, the stone guais dutifully guarded the sealed evil being, and no longer meddled in the mountain's affairs. I'm getting ready to meet this yellow-furred rat. Let's use this spark real quick too. Each time level mark reduces the stamina. Increases the health recovery upon consuming focus. I've already got 2 points into it and it barely recovers anything. I don't even know if that's worth it. Honestly, if I had... I'll probably reset that because and put 1 point into it just to have it. Actually, I don't even know if I need to unlock that to be able to reach the other stuff. Excuse me. Grants massive focus upon seeing through and hitting the enemy with resolute strike. Oh, yeah. I wanted to switch back to pillar stance for a little while. Performing heavy attack during light attack combos will consume a focus point and execute Sweeping Gale. Using it as a pivot, the Destined One grasps the staff with one hand and executes a full aerial spin, delivering sweeping kicks to all nearby enemies. Seems like a good AoE ability for, like, fighting groups of enemies. Each talent level moderately reduces the stamina cost for maintaining balance. That's probably pretty good. We'll go ahead and do that because I'm going to start using this stance. I could probably start swapping stances more often, to be honest. Is that up, right? It's over here. Another horse guy. Oh, there's a shrine right there, so that's good. We're gonna have one more thing to read, it looks like. Was that thing chanting, or was that part of the music? Palestone. Mighty and strong, its presence grand, with secret quartz like shimmering sand, chosen for the righteous, a sacred embrace, nature's justice reflected in its grace. In a small kingdom west of the Blackwood Mountain, the aging king lived in constant fear of his dwindling lifespan. Desperate to find the elixir of longevity, he embarked on a frantic search for a solution. One day, an immortalist informed the king that consuming quartz could extend his life and bestow eternal youth. Upon hearing this, the king immediately issued a royal decree, commanding his subjects to scour the lands in search of quartz. Eager to claim their reward, stone miners ventured deep into the desolate yellow wind ridge. There they came across a stone being with an enormous head adorned with a brilliant white mineral quartz. News of the discovery reached the king, who promptly dispatched his crown prince with an army to collect the precious quartz. Little did they know that as they ventured into the ridge, they would be enveloped by swirling dust and relentless yellow winds. Cunning and treacherous, the stone beings lurked beneath the earth, lying in wait. Whenever someone approached, they would swarm out in a coordinated ambush, ensnaring their unsuspecting prey from both sides. The army suffered heavy casualties before obtaining even a trace of the coveted quartz. In a state of depression, a messenger was dispatched to the capital, bearing a plea of withdrawal that detailed the perilous expedition and the dreadful calamities befalling the men. However, the aged king remained steadfast in his resolve, insistent on obtaining a substantial amount of quartz. Eventually, the crown prince returned with the coveted quartz and an army halved, and requested to present the precious mineral to his father in the royal chamber. Seizing the opportunity, he initiated a coup and plunged a knife into the king's heart, leaving him to die holding his cherished quartz of longevity on his bed. No, that's the head. Buddha's eyeball. An eyeball extracted from the chanting Buddha head of Fright Cliff. It may be inlaid elsewhere. Okay. I feel like I remember seeing a head, maybe. Maybe not. It's a sand waterfall. Okay, so it's telling me to go this way now, so now I kind of want to run the other way. But I'll do that next time. So, this is definitely the hour mark. Ooh, hold up. Before we get off. Gale Guard Beast Mask. That one's kind of cool. Oh, that's not bad. What does it do? Upon perfect dodges, grants considerable additional focus. Perfect dodges, slightly reduced cooldown for all spells. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Yes, we'll go ahead and equip it. They're also stronger. Alright, new armor. What about weapons? Still no, huh? Let's take a look at the armor real quick. It's bulkier, that's for sure. It's got a sweet little cape now. Alright. Alright, anyways, I don't know if I rested. But we'll call it there. We'll pick up... No, I did not rest. We'll pick up from here the next time. I don't know why I just rested twice. Let's say we got a lot done that time. Not too much reading. And a couple of bosses, so... Yeah. Alright, see you guys next time.